Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 139 of the Universe Mode series, and welcome to Fight, ladies and gentlemen. We are officially less than a week away from the Road to Glory pay-per-view. We are just counting down the days, ladies and gentlemen, and we are getting the final contenders for championships and everything set here tonight. And speaking of contenders for championships, we're starting things off here, a tag team match. Winners will be facing Game Over at Road to Glory for the Fight Tag Team Championship. It's going to be the Blood Brothers, still trying to get back on the same page here, but they are going to be going up against the team of Tyler Reeves and JJ Ramirez. You just saw the Blood Brothers there standing in the ring. But now here comes Tyler Reeves and JJ Ramirez making their way out here. These two have, over the past few weeks, sort of become an official team here. They're actually getting a number one contendership opportunity here tonight. Of course, that all depends on if they win the match. Neither of these men actually have held a championship in the XWF before, so if they could pull off this number one contendership and then possibly pull off the championship match at Road to Glory, that'd be great for both of them, picking up their first ever championship here in the XWF. But they are dead set on winning this contendership match. Like I just said, that could potentially lead to these two winning their first ever championships here in the XWF, but of course, it, like I said, depends on if they can actually pull off this victory here tonight. So it looks like John Smith's going to start things off here up against JJ Ramirez. This is a normal tag team match. Winners face Game Over at Road to Glory this Sunday. Of course, Road to Glory will be live on premiere at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Pre-show will start, I believe, at 6:30. Or 6:15, depending on how long the prediction panel is. But other than that, the main show of the Road to Glory pay-per-view will be live on premiere at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys mark your calendars for that. It's going to be a good show, and it's the last main roster pay-per-view before Extreme Mania. Of course, after that we have in Evolve Invasion Philadelphia next Sunday, and then after that is Extreme Mania, so make sure you guys have all those dates marked in your calendar, because it's going to be a great next few weeks here for the XWF. But now look at JJ Ramirez here. Oh, big stun gun on the top rope. And John Smith trying to crawl to his brother. And in the past couple of weeks, they've been somewhat on the same page, but we've still seen them walking out on each other and things like that. It's kind of sad, honestly, considering they're brothers. But maybe if they can win this match here tonight, maybe they'll be on the same page for Road to Glory. Of course, that is if they actually do win this match. They will be facing Game Over, the current reigning Fight Tag Team Champions. They've held the titles for quite some time now. But will the winner of this match be able to knock them off this Sunday? That is another question that remains in the air. But now James Smith has been tagged in for the first time in this match. Look at that corner, thrown right into the corner. Oh, goodness. James Smith just accidentally punched his brother right in the face, and now these two are having a punching fest here. JJ Ramirez. Oh my gosh, and John Smith accidentally just clotheslined James, and now Tyler Reeves throws James out of the ring. That was not a good thing here for the Blood Brothers. My goodness. Double foot stomp to the stomach. John Smith has been basically taken out of the equation, but look at that. Leg takedown there from James Smith. But yeah, that was an unfortunate series of events there for the Blood Brothers. James Smith accidentally punched John in the face, and then John comes and tries to clothesline JJ, ends up clotheslining James. Like I said, bad series of events there, especially for the Blood Brothers. And now just grabbing him by the bun there. Oh my goodness. And now he's got the crossface locked in here on James Smith, but it's broken up by John. John might have hurt himself there. Now pin attempt here from JJ Ramirez over James Smith. It is just a 1 count. Oh, did you just, that was a huge atomic drop, big boot combo there from Tyler Reeves and JJ Ramirez. Oh, but he gets caught with a big shoulder tackle takedown. Oh, and a running knee there as well. Oh, gets caught with a big right there from Tyler Reeves. Oh, big gut punch there, though, from John Smith. Oh, and a takedown, just repeated punches to the face there from John Smith, trying to turn the tide of this match. Of course, Tyler Reeves and JJ Ramirez kind of been in control here at the beginning of this match. Big knee right to the side of the face there from John Smith, and John Smith is feeling himself now. John Smith is in a whole different mood. And look at John, oh man, standing frog splash there. Now gonna do some grappling here. Ooh, shoving him face first into the mat there. Gonna drag Tyler Reeves towards the center of the ring, possibly gonna do some more grappling here, rolling around, and Tyler Reeves trying to fight out there, but again gets shoved face first into the mat. And now John Smith tagging in James once again here. Ooh, big double axe handle there to the spine, and James Smith as well, kind of in a good mood here tonight. Hopefully the confrontation that happened earlier on in the match with the accidental blows to both of the Blood Brothers has been set aside here, because this is about a championship opportunity, not something you want to screw up here tonight. Oh, big punch there from Tyler Reeves, and these two are fighting on the outside. They cannot get counted out, otherwise this match will end in a draw, which would not be good for either of the teams, because then we have no contenders for the titles less than a week away from the pay-per-view. Ooh, huge hurricanrana there from Tyler Reeves. I'm just trying to take out James Smith. The referee is at a count of 6 here. And James Smith thrown back into the ring. Tyler Reeves following after. So a count out is not something we have to worry about here at this moment anymore. And Tyler Reeves with a knee driven right into the lower back of James Smith. Gonna do it again here. Just attacking that lower back, which is actually a pretty good spot. Oh man, quick kick up there from Tyler Reeves. Look at Tyler. Huge snap suplex there. Now picking up James, but James caught him there with a headbutt. And look at this. Huge swinging neck breaker. Not very fast, but as effective as a fast one. Maybe a European uppercut there. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, big uppercut in the corner there from Tyler Reeves. Now Tyler heading towards his corner, now tagging in JJ Ramirez. JJ showing off a bit here to the crowd. James Smith yet to stand up after that big uppercut. And now JJ going for the pin. Oh, but he's using the middle rope for an advantage here, but luckily James Smith kicked out. The referee did not see that he had his feet on the ropes. That is definitely an illegal move. very easily could have got him disqualified if the referee would have seen it, or at least broken up the pinfall. Oh, and a big knee strike there from JJ. Stomp for the elbow there. Luckily for James Smith, it was the elbow that he has the elbow pad on. Probably helped a little bit at least. Still just, oh my goodness, face first into that turnbuckle. Thank goodness there's a turnbuckle pad. Oh, and now just driving the boot into the jaw of James Smith. Oh my gosh. And now just grading the knee across the face of James Smith. And look at this. Look at JJ Ramirez. Pedigree. Now rolling over James Smith for the pin and the #1 contendership. And it's broken up by John Smith. Tyler Reeves couldn't quite get to him in time. Oh my goodness, JJ Ramirez just accidentally hit Tyler Reeves in the face. We just saw a bit of a flashback there from what happened with the Blood Brothers earlier on. Oh, and it looked like JJ was going to go for something there, but look at James Smith. Huge DDT. And look at this. Arm drag. Oh, man. JJ Ramirez crawling towards the corner there, and a drop kick to the chest takes him back down to the mat. And James Smith has had a run for his money here tonight. He has run the gauntlet, basically. Very exhausted here. He's done most of the work for his team. John Smith seemingly tired there in the corner. But look at James. James is going up top. James going high risk here. What's he going to do? Huge frog splash going for the pin on JJ Ramirez. Will this be enough to do it? It's still just a 2 count. And again, James Smith worn out here in this match. He has run the gauntlet, like I said. Done a very good job here tonight, trying to separate both members of the other team. Now tag is made to John. Oh, stomp right to the knee. Again. And look at John Smith. John Smith is just in a different light here tonight. Than what we've seen in past weeks. Definitely a lot less angry, I guess you could say, than he has been. And now look at this. Just snapping the leg there of JJ Ramirez. Big forearm from John Smith. Now picking up JJ once again here. Went for another forearm, but dodged by JJ Ramirez. Gets a gut kick there. Oh my gosh. JJ doing a bit of taunting himself. And look at this. Oh, but John Smith reversed it, pushed JJ down, and oh, look at that. And John Smith going for the pin attempt here on JJ Ramirez. 1, 2, 3, and the running bulldog from James Smith took out Tyler Reeves just in time, and the Blood Brothers have just cashed themselves a #1 contendership opportunity, or an official #1 contendership for the Fight Tag Team Championships this Sunday at Road to Glory. Very good performance by both members of the Blood Brothers here tonight. We had one slip up earlier, but other than that, these two were on fire here tonight. They seemingly are on the same page once again, which is great for them. Of course, they've had a bit of confrontation between them in the past weeks, but they have officially scored themselves a #1 contendership for the Fight Tag Team Championships, and that match will be this Sunday at Road to Glory. Of course, that, like I said earlier, will be live on Premiere at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Sunday, so make sure you all tune into that. But up next, we have our Extreme Championship match. Of course, the champion Jackson Hawk going to be defending the title. This is normal Extreme Rules match. Here's the champion Jackson Hawk. Not exactly sure why he doesn't have the title with him, but it is on the line here tonight. So maybe it's with the timekeeper already. I'm not sure. He is the champion. He is going to be defending the title here tonight, but we do not know who he is going to defend it against. So that's what we'll find out here in just a few moments. Of course, Jackson Hawk, a somewhat decorated competitor here in the XWF. He's a former Intercontinental Champion and the current Extreme Champion. But will that be the case walking out tonight? Will he be going into battle as the Extreme Champion and potentially even walking into Road to Glory as the Extreme Champion? That all depends on what goes down here tonight and on battle if he does make it to battle as the champion. Looks like it's going to be another former Extreme Champion, Edwin Baldwin. He's also a former Evolve Champion, another somewhat decorated competitor here. First person to ever win a main championship on a weekly episode. So that's another record he has to his name. Edwin Baldwin, former champion. He did lose the championship to Blackjack, who then dropped it to Jackson Hawk. Of course, there is the rule that if you are the last person to hold the title, you're not allowed to challenge for it, but Edwin is technically not the last person who held the title. Blackjack was, so therefore Edwin is eligible to challenge for the title. So here we go. This match is underway. It is an Extreme Rules match here tonight. Look at this, atomic drop to start things off there to Edwin Baldwin. Of course, that technically was a low blow, but that is this Extreme Rules match, so there is no disqualification. Oh, big left jab there from Jackson Hawk. And look at this neck snap there from Jackson Hawk, starting things off strong here. Big snap suplex there from Jackson. Kick to the upper back there of Edwin Baldwin. Ooh, big right hand there, right to the jaw. That hit hard. Ooh, big drop kick there, takes down Edwin. Jackson Hawk is on fire here starting off this match. Oh, but just as I say that, Edwin Baldwin tries to turn things around. Kick to the back there. Oh, a right hand to the back as well. Oh, but Jackson hits a gut kick. And look at this one-handed neck breaker. He added a little finesse to that there. Now going for the pin here on Edwin Baldwin already. And it is just a 1 count. Ooh, big clothesline there. And Jackson Hawk going to go outside with him as well. Of course, this being an Extreme Rules match, there are no countouts. These two can fight wherever they want, but fall can only happen inside the ring. Oh, and Edwin fighting out of this hold there. Jackson Hawk was trying to carry him seemingly towards the barricade, but now Jackson Hawk gets a face full of barricade instead. Oh, went for the uppercut, but gets caught with a leg kick there from Jackson Hawk and a forearm, double forearm. That's a third, fourth forearm there, and Edwin Baldwin stumbling. And Jackson Hawk gets thrown back into the ring here, and Edwin following shortly after. Big right hand there. Now Edwin thrown into the corner, and Jackson Hawk with a knee right to the gut. And look at this, Jackson with a leg drop on the bottom rope there. And Jackson Hawk spreading his wings. But Edwin Baldwin right there with a headbutt. Jackson Hawk. Leapfrog there from Edwin. Oh, big elbow attack there. Took down with the current champion. But again, that may not be the case, as at the end of the night, Edwin Baldwin may walk out here with the title. And look at that. Precision there from Edwin Baldwin. One of the great competitors from the first round of people that joined Evolve. Most of which are now on the main roster, some of which are still on Evolve, but has nothing to do with their skill, I don't think, but more their popularity. But again, Edwin Baldwin, a great competitor. Huge arm drag there, takedown from Edwin. Jackson Hawk, one of the original members of the XWF. Of course, he's been here since we began. So this is a classic veteran versus rookie here. But yeah, Edwin Baldwin, the second ever Evolve champion. Big chop there to Jackson Hawk. And of course, Edwin also a former Fight Tag Team champion, I'm sorry, not Fight Tag Team champion, former Extreme champion. Edwin Baldwin has not ever been in a tag team. I don't know where I got that information from. But Edwin Baldwin, it looks like he might be bleeding here after that big knee strike. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and it's a 2 count there for Jackson Hawk there. And Jackson does not know what to do here. Very surprised that Edwin kicked out. Oh man, yeah, there's definitely some blood on the face of Edwin Baldwin. Hits a huge DDT over Jackson Hawk though. Now picking him up. Got him up in a fireman's carry position. And the Samoan driver there from Edwin Baldwin going for the pin. This might be it right here. 2, 3, and it is. Edwin Baldwin is your new and now 2-time Extreme champion, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we've seen these two face off many times before. They had their own rivalry for the Intercontinental title once Jackson was the champion, before he lost it. Oh my gosh, Jackson Hawk just attacked the referee. There might be some repercussions there for that action right there. But anyway, we're now moving on to the #1 contendership for Dottie's Fight Women's Championship. Of course, she has not been given a opponent for Road to Glory this Sunday, so now there will be a match between Amy Reed and Casey Miller here tonight for the #1 contendership. Of course, we've seen Amy Reed go up against Dottie last week in a failing effort, but a good effort at that. And Casey Miller, I actually haven't seen in a little while, but she is back here tonight. Of course, she's also one of the people from the first round of people in Evolve. Amy Reed, another one of the original members of the XWF. And unfortunately, she is still yet to capture a women's championship. Casey Miller is also the same, but she did go down to Evolve. So she went to hone her craft, but now here she comes. You hear her theme music, and there she is, Casey Miller. Gonna make her way down here to the ring. Of course, strutting her stuff like always. But she will be competing up against Amy Reed here tonight. Winner faces Dottie for the Fight Women's Championship this Sunday. And more than likely, they'll be walking. More than likely, the winner of the championship matches at Road to Glory will most likely be walking into Extreme Mania as the champions, which automatically guarantees them a match at the biggest show of the season. But now there you see Casey Miller, like I said, strutting her stuff, showing off here tonight. Of course, we already know one of the champions that it will be confirmed walking in as the champion. That is Chris Edwards, of course, the world champion over on Battle. He has already set to compete against Jay Glenn for the title at Extreme Mania. Of course, Mark Wildhawk gave him the night off on Sunday, but he will actually be in the building to make an announcement regarding their match. Huge dropkick there from Casey Miller to start off this match, and the kick takes down Amy Reed as well. But yeah, Chris Edwards will be facing Jay Glenn this at Extreme Mania. Of course, like I was just saying, Mark Wildhawk gave Chris the night off, but Chris will be in the building to make an announcement regarding their match at Extreme Mania, which I don't know exactly what the announcement will be about. I don't know if it has to do with the match itself or what he's going to do in the match, but huge arm drag takedown there from Casey Miller. But yeah, everything's in the air regarding Chris Edwards' announcement. Hopefully we can get some info before the announcement to see maybe what's going on. Huge leg drop there from Casey. But anyway, we have a #1 contendership match going on right now. Another big drop kick there from Casey Miller, and Casey is in full control, and look at that, taunting at Amy Reed. I don't know if I would do that if I were you. Amy Reed, a former U.S. Army veteran. She was in the Army. She served multiple years and then decided to lace up her boots for wrestling instead of for combat. But of course, you see that she has that USA tank top on, of course, still representing the country that she fought for. Now Amy, oh man, gets caught with an elbow right to the gut. Oh, and a slap across the face. Disrespect to the veteran in multiple ways. The veteran. Oh, big drop kick there from Amy, though. And look at Amy gonna stomp the elbow of Casey Miller. Amy Reed running the ropes. Oh, modified leg drop there. A double modified leg drop. Amy Reed definitely knows her way around a ring. She's been competing for many years. Look at this, exploder suplex. And a drop kick right to the back. And Amy Reed showing off here. Not really like her to show off much, but look at this, getting the crossface locked in on Casey Miller. Will this be enough to make her tap out? But Casey quickly gets out of that crossface, but gets caught with a forearm there from Amy. Now, into the ropes, and another drop kick there takes her down. Stomp for the arm, turns her around, gets the crossface locked in once again. Will this one be enough to put her away? Still not enough. Casey Miller still quickly sliding out of that crossface. But look at Amy Reed just breaking the arm there of Casey Miller. Huge DDT. Now picking up Casey. Look at this, another exploder suplex. Now dragging Casey towards the center of the ring. Going for the pin. Will this be it here after two exploder suplexes? 3, and Amy Reed's going the road to glory, ladies and gentlemen. She will be facing Dottie of the Psycho Circus for the Fight Women's Championship. Of course, we know Dottie at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view showed up and showed out, winning her first ever championship in her debut on the main roster. And a very impressive feat. Winning the Fight Women's Championship in its first ever match, actually. The debut of that title was also the debut of the current champion. But Amy Reed will be the next challenger for Dottie. But up next we have another #1 contendership match, but this time it's going to be a triple threat. Speaking of the Psycho Circus, one of the members, Jester, of course, he is the only member of the Psycho Circus that does not hold the championship right now. Cuddles, very surprisingly, is the Universal Champion. We don't need to talk about that. But anyway, it's going to be the Iron Taylor, former Universal Champion, and then Crimson and Jester. They'll be fighting in this triple threat match here. And now here's Jester coming out here in style on his motorcycle. But of course, the winner of this match will be facing Jake Thompson this Sunday for the Intercontinental Championship. So by the end of Road to Glory, we very well could see all three members of Psycho Circus holding championships here on the Fight roster. That is if Jester can win this match here tonight and then win the title, which is kind of far-fetched, but hey, it could happen. But Jester making his way to the ring. Jester, I guess you could say he's the leader of the Psycho Circus. Of course, we've also seen the other side of Jester, the Psycho side of Jester, where at the Royal Rumble, there was a Psycho Circus match between Dottie and Tori Sky, who now is somehow part of the Psycho Circus. Tori Sky now dons clown makeup and all of that. But Jester, he was on commentary. Somehow they hacked into the system and started doing commentary for the match that I was doing commentary for. But you couldn't hear me at all. But now here comes a former Universal Champion in his own right here, the Iron Taylor. Of course, he was the one that lost the championship to Cuddles at the Royal Rumble. So we could see the Iron Taylor, also known as Ronnie, we could see him possibly hold his second championship if he can win this match here tonight and then go on to face Jake Thompson at the pay-per-view this Sunday. Of course, that pay-per-view is Road to Glory. But again, that is the last main roster pay-per-view before Extreme Mania. We are just counting down the days till Extreme Mania, and it's getting low. The days are getting low. But of course, we do have another Evolve pay-per-view after Road to Glory. That is next Sunday. That'll be Evolve Invasion Philadelphia, which is going to be the biggest Evolve Invasion pay-per-view of the season. That is what we have heard. So yeah. But now here comes, we await the arrival. Now here the theme music is playing. The fourth member, technically he is the second member of Game Over, but of course the Game Over consists of Jay Glenn, Brandon Styles, Ryan Red, and this man right here, Crimson. Of course, he's been doing everything he can to get a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. Not even to get the title, just to be on a pay-per-view card for the title. It's been quite some time since he's actually had a match at a pay-per-view. So if he could pull this off here tonight, it'd be great for him and his career. Of course, Jay Glenn has all his things going on with Chris Edwards, so he can't really do much with Crimson. And then of course Brandon and Ryan are the Fight Tag Team Champions. So Crimson's basically just been their entourage. Which is very unfortunate for Crimson himself, because he is also a very skilled competitor, just hasn't been given the opportunities that he needs. Surprisingly, honestly, because everyone says Jay Glenn gives all his friends and family members opportunities. By family members, I mean his three brothers. But I mean, maybe that may be the case for his brothers and Brandon and Ryan, but Crimson has been kind of pushed aside, which is kind of sad, because Crimson is Jay's best friend, at least as far as we know, and for him to not get the opportunities, and again, it might not even be in Jay Glenn's hands, because of course Travis Tyler is above Jay Glenn, but Jay is technically the man who makes the matches for Fight, so maybe it is him, I don't know. But anyway, this match is now underway. Winner faces Jake Thompson at the Road to Glory pay-per-view for the Intercontinental Championship. Iron Taylor starting off things here with a few good strikes there to Jester, but a suplex there from Crimson takes him out of the equation there for a second. Big right hand there from Crimson, forearm to the face as well. Oh, look at Ronnie there. Big neck breaker. Kick to the back. Arm drag takedown there from Jester. Clothesline sends Crimson out of the ring. This is a triple threat, so there are no countouts. So they can be outside the ring as long as they want without any repercussions. Now Jester thrown into the corner by Ronnie. Oh, went for a clothesline, but Jester got out of the way last second, and Ronnie ate that turnbuckle. And now Ronnie hits the elbow there on Jester, and the drop kick takes him down as well. Crimson now back into the ring. And look at Ronnie here. Huge neck breaker. And Iron Taylor is on a roll here. Of course, he is a former Universal Champion. He won the title at Elimination Chamber. Of course, ultimately losing it to Cuddles at the Royal Rumble. But he's a good competitor. Of course, Cuddles is also the tag team partner of Jester, who they held the Evolve Tag Team Championships at one point when they were on Evolve. Crimson, no stranger to tag team titles either. He's won the Fight Tag Team titles before as well. But no singles titles under any of these three men's belt except for the Iron Taylor, of course, like I was talking about. He has held the Universal Championship once. And actually, I take that back. Crimson and the Iron Taylor have both held the Extreme Championship as well. But the Extreme Championship is more of a placeholder for up-and-coming people. But it's a good championship as well because you can really show off. Big zigzag there from Jester. But speaking of the Extreme Championship, it's a good way to show off what you can do, considering every match that the Extreme Championship is involved in has a stipulation. Of course, tonight it was an Extreme Rules match, which we didn't see any weapons or anything involved. But look at this, Jester with the pin attempt, just a kick out at one there from the Iron Taylor. Very good performance. And look at Crimson here. Actually, a good strategy, not getting himself back into the equation immediately, giving himself some time to breathe, letting these two beat each other up, and he's just watching as it happens. Not a bad strategy here from Crimson, now finally getting himself back into the equation. And look at this, big takedown there to the Iron Taylor. And Crimson is currently the only man standing. But now Jester making his way back up to his feet. Crimson rolling over the Iron Taylor at the worst time possible. Pin attempt very quickly broken up by Jester, but gets caught with a kick there. And now the Iron Taylor just tossed out of the ring there by Crimson. Now Crimson up on the top rope. What is Crimson doing? Crimson is on the top rope. There's no man in the ring. He might be looking to jump this 20-foot drop, diving elbow, but misses wildly. Iron Taylor very quickly got out of the way. But Crimson luckily only went for a diving elbow, not anything extreme. Big forearm takes him down though there. Now Jester heading back towards the other two competitors in this match. Big kick takes down Crimson. And now Jester throwing Iron Taylor back into the ring. Of course, in this match, there are no countouts, but again, the pinfall or submission can only occur in the ring. Just that way it is fair for everyone. And now look at the Iron Taylor. He is up on the top rope. No stranger to the top rope. Look at that. Oh, man. The pin attempt very quickly broken up by Crimson, but gets caught with a Hurricane Rana. Very impromptu Hurricane Rana there from the Iron Taylor. Picking Jester back up. Crimson's on the outside. Jester took down Iron Taylor there. Possibly throwing off the Iron Taylor's mojo. Look at this belly-to-belly suplex there from Jester. And a stop right to the elbow as well. And look at Jester, huge DDT to the former Universal Champion. Now going for the pin attempt, broken up basically immediately there by Crimson. And look at Crimson here. Huge takedown, going for the quick pin on Jester. Could this be it? Could Crimson finally get it? But still, it's just a 2 count. What does Crimson have to do to put one of these competitors away? What does any of these men have to do to put someone away. This has been back and forth and back and forth. Big chop there, takes down Jester. He might have tripped there. Jester rolling out of the ring, possibly taking a breather there, but he is hardly moving. Big clothesline there from the Iron Taylor. Not one of the biggest competitors here, but he is a big competitor, if you know what I mean. He might not be very tall, but he is a good competitor. Look at this standing moonsault there. And a clothesline takes down Jester. And the crowd is loving this. They are eating this up. And Iron Taylor's the only man standing. This might be over right here. Going for the pin on Jester, but it's just a 2 count. And Iron Taylor trying to figure out what he has to do to put someone away in this match. That is a common question here in this triple threat match. Oh. And Crimson now the only man standing. Iron Taylor trying to get back up to his feet, but Crimson helps him up and gets caught right there with a double axe handle right to the face and a sling blade as well. Now going for the pin on the Iron Taylor. Could Crimson finally do it too? Still not enough. Kick out at 2 from the Iron Taylor. And the knee driven right to the back. And now look at Crimson. Takedown. And now Crimson going up top once again. What is Crimson doing on the top rope? Jester might be trying to get back up to his feet, or Iron Taylor as well getting up to his feet, but Crimson perched on the top rope trying to figure out what he wants to do. While Iron Taylor slowly gets back up to his feet. Crimson just stalking Jester. It's kind of creepy, but look at... Oh, went for the diving elbow. Jester got out of the way. But look at that. A huge driver there. Going for the pin, but it's just broken up immediately. At a 1 count there by Jester. And Jester with another DDT to Crimson. Going for the pin on Crimson. 1, 2... And it's a 2 count. Crimson kicks out. Big right hand there from Crimson. Makes Jester stumble. A punch to the back as well. And look at Crimson. Might be going for the stomp. And he hits the curb stomp. But the arm drag takedown. Oh, but he gets a toe hold takedown. In return there, a big chop from Crimson. Forearm as well. Went for another chop, but whiffed. But now look at Crimson. Turning around Iron Taylor. What's he thinking here? Crimson is just exhausted here. But now look at this. Picking up Ronnie, perching him up on the top rope. What is it? Crimson, oh! The knee strike right to the face of Ronnie. Barely even stunned Ronnie, surprisingly. Ronnie is just not moving here. Oh, big right hand there from Jester. Crimson on the outside. But look at Jester superplex off the top. And now Iron Taylor thrown into the corner. Oh, Iron Taylor went for the gut kick, but got caught there by Jester. Now Jester's got him in a fireman's carry position, going for a Samoan driver and hits it. That Samoan driver, devastating move there from Jester. But Crimson hits Jester with an impromptu drop kick, trying to sway the momentum of this match, going for the pin over Jester rather than Iron Taylor, but it pays off. Crimson is going to Road to Glory. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Crimson has finally done it. He has earned himself a #1 contendership for the Intercontinental Championship. And that match will be this Sunday at the Road to Glory pay-per-view. What a match that was. That was just back and forth between all 3 of these men. And crazy moves we've seen. crazy kickouts. That was just very good match, very good match. But in the end, it is Crimson walking out tonight as your #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. That is our main event, ladies and gentlemen. That was their main event of the show. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Thank you all for watching. As always, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, please hit the like button. And as always, we will see you in the next one. Good night, everybody.